this shit should look. I came up with the idea that this is another thing. I collect $0 from FaZe Clan. I collect no salary so that we can pay for these houses. You want to use it again? We're putting Ninja's name in the title. It's no knew it would bang. Been a meme. How much money FaZe Clan made on the video? Nothing. Do you want to know what I have gained from Tfue? Because this is another thing. I collect $0 from FaZe Clan. I collect no salary. So that
this is complete and utter nonsense, by the way.
Can pay for these houses. That's a fun fact.
It's absolute bullshit on such a fundamental level that I can't believe it. It's so disingenuous to say this because he owns equity in FaZe Clan that is worth millions and millions of dollars. And for that matter, the advertising revenue alone pays for the houses. This idea that he collects $0 in salary is fucking bullshit. You might as well tell me that Jeff Bezos doesn't make any money either because his salary at Amazon is something like $100K a year. This is complete objective bullshit. This is a total shit-faced lie, and it really disappoints me. Where is it? 11:15? Okay.
Let me continue on the timeline. So what came after that is we flew Tfue out here with...
So basically, Banks is... Goddamn, thanks for the 10 again. Jesus Christ, Gunsman. Holy crap. Can we get some claps in the chat for Gunsman? This guy's going ham. Banks is throwing away all legality and failing as a business person instead of choosing to rely on emotion-based clout. Yes, exactly. Well said. Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Along with the rest of the team, these guys didn't have proper setups. Or PUBG, whatever the fuck. I'm sorry guys, I'm fucking flustered, man. Like, I have this kid's name tattooed on my fucking leg. Like, imagine how dumb I feel right now. I regress. Let me continue on the timeline. So what came after that is we flew Tfue out.
All right, listen very carefully to this and then see if you catch it before I break it down.
Out here along with the rest of the team, these guys didn't have proper setups. I went with Turner, Cloak, Jailmock, and Space Lion. I went to Best Buy with them, and with my own money, not with the FaZe Clan card, not with anything like that, out of my own personal bank account, I paid for all their stuff. I think I spent like $4,000, okay, on like mice, keyboards, whatever the fuck, monitors and stuff, so they could play at the offices, and so we could have a proper weekend with these guys. Obviously, Tfue was locked in verbally with us at this point, and we had his contract ready. We gave him his contract that weekend, and he knowingly, willingly, was excited, ecstatic to sign this contract.
Okay, so do you see what happened there? Very important, right? So the first thing he says is that he spent $4,000 of his own money to fly Tfue out, okay? And it sounds like in the first part of this, in the first 15 seconds, that what he's doing is he's trying to make an appeal. Like, I spent $4,000 of my own money on my bros and my friends.
I feel right now. I regress. Let me continue on the timeline. So what came after that is we flew Tfue out here along with the rest of the team. These guys didn't have proper setups. So this is like the bro friend part. I went with Turner, Cloak, Jailmock, and Space Lion. I went to Best Buy with them, and with my own money, not with the FaZe Clan card, not with anything like that, out of my own personal bank account, I paid for all their stuff. I think I spent like $4,000, okay, on like...
All right, now listen very carefully to how he changes his tone.
Mice, keyboards, whatever the fuck, monitors and stuff, so they could play at the offices, and so we could have a proper weekend with
this is where the friend stuff ends. Now listen, the COO comes in.
Guys, obviously Tfue was locked in verbally with us.
You hear it? Okay, obviously Tfue was locked in verbally.
We had his contract ready. We gave him his
contract ready.
Contract that weekend.
We gave him his contract that weekend.
He knowingly, willingly,
excited, ecstatic to sign his contract. What just happened, right? We went from I was spending $4,000 of my own money to be with my friend, to get him out here to have a good time, to I issued him his contract. So, bro, the $4,000 of your own money, whatever, wasn't shit for your fucking friend or your family that you're clearing. What that was a boss paying a potential player to come out to sign with your organization with a contract you prepared that you intended him to sign from the fucking beginning. That's what that is. That is disingenuous shit. What that was you knew from the very beginning that you were going to sign Tfue to your fucking organization. So don't sit here and tell us all this bullshit that you spent $4,000 of your own money to have the players have a good time. You didn't. What you did deliberately was you shipped him up here and paid for this setup so that you could sign him as a player, which you literally admitted 15 seconds later.
So he did. And that contract, that same contract is the contract that he is under to this day.
That's all there is to it. And this is my problem with Banks, it's like on one end, he claims that he's this benevolent friend, and then he goes into his statements seconds later. And this sounds so good if you don't understand business. Like, if you don't understand what's happening, you just click the upvote button here. You're like, I clicked the upvote button because I agree. Yeah, he's about the bros and the friends. That sounds right to me. Yeah, I like you. Yeah, it sounds right. I think that's right, right? You do that, you click the 913K upvote button because you don't understand the enormous double standard that just happened there, right? Like, this is so disingenuous, and this is my problem again. That, like, if you're gonna talk like this, you need to decide what hat you're gonna wear. Are you gonna be the COO of your organization and represent your organization professionally, or are you gonna be like the bro and the friend or whatever? But you can't do both of those, right?
Locked in verbally.
You can literally see the switch.
Space Lion. I went to Best Buy with them, and with my own money, not with the FaZe Clan card, not with anything like that, out of my own personal bank account, I paid for all their stuff. I think I spent like $4,000, okay?
It's like this appeal to emotion that if you're not following it, if you're only just kind of listening and you're kind of in that, that like you're doing homework or something, you're doing that like hypnotic thing where it's like, you're sort of like, oh, da-da-da-da, and you're just like listening and you're like, yeah, that sounds agreeable. That sounds right, right? Like, you don't actually listen to what he's saying.
Like mice, keyboards, whatever the fuck, monitors and stuff, so they could play at the offices and so we could have a proper weekend with these guys. Obviously, Tfue was locked in verbally with us at this point, and we had his contract ready. We gave him his contract that weekend, and he knowingly, willingly, was excited, ecstatic to sign this contract and to join FaZe.
It's a double, which is it, right?
So he did. And that contract, that same contract, is the contract that he is under to this day. It was a 3-year term. I don't know exactly what all the splits look like, but Turner outgrew it very quickly. We've been working on negotiating with him almost the entirety length of the contract, and we have collected, again, $0 on it. And I've told him personally, we are never gonna collect on your prize money. I wanna make this stuff right. I want you to be happy here. I appreciate you being on the team, etc., etc.
So it's just like, it's gonna come out like either way. Like, the contract's going to be released, and I'll go through the entire contract. My guess is it comes out sometime during business hours. Thank God, so I don't have to be in the office again at 11 p.m. And we'll go over the contract entirely, whether it's unreasonable or not or whatever. But what this really comes down to, like, if I have one complaint, it's the way that Banks represented himself in this entire case. And I just want to hold esports owners to higher standards than this. We ought to act better than this so that we can, as an industry, be taken more seriously and have more credibility. That's all I'm saying.